219 pounds, Mike Graham. His opponent from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 235 pounds, Dory Funk Jr.
Dory Funk Jr. being approached by Tully Blanchard. Dory Funk Jr. to defend the Florida television title against Mike Graham. Graham and Funk both in blue trunks, and Mike Graham watching himself very carefully now. And Blanchard obviously continuing to make further challenge. Uh-oh! An open slap across the face on Tully Blanchard. And Dory Funk Jr. has left the ring, and it is going to be Tully Blanchard and Mike Graham, and Graham after him very quickly. And Graham, incensed by the insulting behavior of Tully Blanchard, particularly that open slap across the face, and Graham now punishing Blanchard for all he's worth. So Mike Graham passing up that opportunity, and the referee telling Dory Funk Jr. to stay out of the ring at this point. Funk apparently giving up his right to defend the title, which probably pleased Funk, as a matter of fact. Funk was probably just as glad not to have to wrestle Mike Graham for that title. I point out Blanchard and Funk, both, of course, from Texas, and both graduates of West Texas State. Drag to the canvas, but it's Graham holding on tenaciously. As Blanchard down, Blanchard gets into the ropes. Graham drags him back out. Graham using that knee effectively to the biceps and triceps of the arm of Tully Blanchard. Drives that knee in once again. Mike Graham keeping the pressure on Tully Blanchard. And so Mr. Blanchard came out here full of comments. Suddenly finds out he's going to have to back up his comments with some action, and Mike Graham is just the man to provide him with all the action he wants and then some. Mike Graham, Blanchard outside the ring, and it is Blanchard getting some extra counseling from Dory Funk Jr. All right. Mike has matured beautifully into the sport. He does not charge recklessly. Blanchard trying to uncork the right hand. Mike Graham very quickly trips him up, takes him off his feet, gets the side headlock. Blanchard fires him off. Blanchard try to hip toss. Graham, beautiful reverse. Wide stance over the arm, bars the arm. So Tully Blanchard, who is big with the challenges, not doing so well once he's faced with the reality of 219 pounds of Mike Graham. Mr. Blanchard might be wondering right now what's the next easiest way of transportation to get back to Texas. Dory Funk Jr. just out of camera range is that ring. There you see him. Watching this situation, Mike Graham brings Blanchard up. Drives him down on that knee. And so Mike Graham now goes for the figure four. Mike Graham has that figure four in there. Blanchard in trouble, but he's in the ropes. And so the referee calls for the break on that. Funk Jr. catching Mike Graham from behind, using that towel around his throat, and cutting off that air supply, and it is Mike Graham back in there, and Mike, this tide of battle may be turning here as he was deprived of that much-needed oxygen. I have to admire Eddie Graham's restraint. He is, as he said, he tries never to interfere in Mike's battles. And Mike has got his hands full now after what happened with Dory Funk Jr., but it is Blanchard hurling Mike Graham outside the ring once again. And again, it's Dory Funk Jr. again, cutting off that supply of air. And so, an obvious coalition between these two people out of West Texas State. Beautiful supplé by Mike Graham as Blanchard stunned and in trouble here. Lateral press. Blanchard out before the count of 3, however. Single leg pickup by Mike Graham. Again, Mike Graham goes for that figure 4. Blanchard gouging at the eyes of Mike Graham. Breaks the hold. Mike Graham trying to get it back together now as Blanchard closes in once again. Graham down to the canvas. Blanchard up on that second ring rope. Crashes down across the chest of Mike Graham. Lateral press, but Graham slips away. Blanchard uses that forearm. Graham up against those ropes as Blanchard now one to the midsection. Mike Graham whipped off the ropes. Got him. Beautiful rolling reverse by Mike Graham. No, sir, Blanchard using those legs to his own advantage that time. Broke it up. Blanchard, a hard one. Slashing right hand by Mike Graham. Another one. Now a knee to the midsection, and actually...
It looked like it was low to me, Gordon. It looked low.
It was belt line, that's for sure.
I don't know why these second-generation wrestlers are out to absolutely destroy and kill each other. Tully Blanchard's dad was a Big 8 champion at Kansas State. He's an amateur, a great professional, and the kid's got a fighting heart. But I don't see where he has to use these kind of tactics.
Desperation, of course, and I think Tully Blanchard has had a few desperate moments in this match thus far. Blanchard tried to arm whip him. Graham reverses that situation. Graham looping right hand, another and another, the side of the head.
Come on, Mike.
And the referee caught. Referee caught. Mike Graham.
There he is. He's got him. He's got him down. 1, 2, 3.
He's got at least a count of 3. Blanchard. Referee back to it now, and Blanchard, and it certainly appeared to me he had those trunks. It certainly appeared to me that Blanchard had those trunks well in hand. And, well, it was a judgment call on the part of the referee. He did not see it. I certainly believe I saw it. But for the moment, that victory goes to Tully Blanchard, but an ill-deserved, ill-won gain it is.